Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Dumb Stuff with Matt. Today, we're going to start wiring. Now this is my favorite part of the project, but it's got to be done, and we got to do it as best we can, because nobody wants to be chasing down wiring gremlins. So obviously we've got our dash pad. I've got everything mounted solidly. Let's flip it over. What I like to start with is the grounds first. So I got a ground here, a ground here, a ground here, and I think there's another one. Yeah, right there. So first thing I'm going to do is untangle this mess. And we're going to run all of our grounds together, and then we're going to put an eyelet on it so we can just screw right into the body for a main ground. So I'm going to put you guys on fast mode while I burn this up and try to make it look as nice as I can. Alright, got all of our grounds run tightly, snugly. Once I'm done wiring everything, I'll zip tie it tight. This was not the right color to use, of course, but you know, it's Sunday afternoon. I really don't feel like driving into town. It takes an hour to go there and back, so this will do for now. It's just a ground wire. Up next, we're going to start working on our positives. We've got two here, we've got one here, and then I also have a fuse block to put in so we don't burn this mother down, which would make this a little more interesting. Oh no, we missed a ground. How did that happen? Boo. Alright, anyway, so let's get that one put back in, and then we will focus on the ground, or the positives. I'm going to put you on hyper mode so you don't have to listen to me bitch at myself. Alright, we started to run some of our grounds and our negatives and our positives. Let's do a quick test here. Make sure everything's working as it should. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but the little Milwaukee batteries are fantastic for just tinkering with wiring. There's a plus and a minus on here. So as long as you have nice ends on, you can plug those fellers in. So, obviously we've got power here, but there's not supposed to have power. So we got to figure that out. Well, that doesn't appear to work yet either. That's okay, we'll figure it out. If I flip this open, back over, I ran this wire to the wrong place, I believe. So if I undo that, let's see what other kind of Chinesium shit I've got laying around this garage, because I know I got another one. Ha! Okay, simple enough. Identical switch. Let's get her off this little changed what we needed it to change. Okay. That goes to here. Now, how the hell did that happen? Here we go, test number 2. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. Now, goddammit. The light's still on. What gives, Uncle Sam? I bet. That's why. Okay, undo. Undo. I do need you to go to the black. Well, this won't be the best video ever, but at least you get to see me screw stuff up. That's always fun, right? I enjoy screwing stuff up. So right now, switch is off. I have power. I should not have power right now. This is going to make me feel really stupid, guys. Does it have power now? I'm an idiot. Isn't that nice? Oh, I should have checked that first thing. That's okay. It is what it is. Do, 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 do. Put you back on where you're supposed to be. See if it works. Meow. All because I had to swap the gauge clusters out. Couldn't just leave it alone. I would have already been done with this. Okay. Now we have positive run to the switch. So let's see if we can get the switch to work now like it's supposed to. We'll flip over here. Now we have the switch working. And the start button working. That's good. The other thing we need to check is our output to the starter. Do we have power there? Well, poopy pants. Don't know. Seems to be doing the things. Okay. We're gonna hope that's good, because I don't have a way to test that. No hands. Moving on. Let's see if I can get the gauge to power on. There we go, gauge works. Fancy, getting better here. All right, I'm gonna put you guys on Hyperloop again so I can get to wiring up all of the other accessories here. What a mess this has become. Well, we got movement. Sorry for the not so professional looking wiring. I'm just kind of doing a test phase here. See if this happens. Voltage is good, gauges are good. So far I've only hooked up the wires for the fan and the headlights. Fuel works, horn button works, turn signals both work. Problem is, I ran out of these things. I need like 50 more. So, pretty much gonna call it for the night. You know what that means. You guys have a nice evening. We'll see you tomorrow night. That's good. That's good stuff. Well, here we are again. It's Tuesday evening, a couple days before Thanksgiving. I am slowly working my way through this mess. You know what, I just realized I didn't plug that back in. Hang on a second, let me fix that before I forget about it later, because I've had a couple good failures already tonight. All right, tonight's plan of attack. These are a set of LED turn signal relays, flashers if you want to call them. Now they are designed for LED. Where does it say that? Somewhere on here it says it. But anyway, obviously the Spitfire is going to be all LED lights because I'm an idiot and that's what I chose to do. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to set up a harness, well, a redneck harness for the flasher relay that will run over to our switch box with a little bit of wiggle room so I can mount this in the car and then I'll zip tie the extra cabling wiring up out of the way. So these come obviously as singles. I had to make them into a pair. I know there's a way to fancy this up and do one relay for both turn signal sides, but I'm not smart enough for that, so we're just going to do this. Obviously, I already made one ground for both of them. We have 2 pins on each one. One is a signal in, one is these going to the turn signals. I don't know which is which yet. I did some research. There are some things, but you know, it's like the internet. Yeah, I'm sure those pills will make your wiener bigger, buddy. But let's try to hook this thing up. I'm going to put you guys on Hyperloop because this is a little bit of a process in between testing and failing and testing and failing and burning things. So hang tight with me. We'll get it done. Well, that was bad. So, see, my tablecloth here took a little bit of a cooking from a hot wire. Apparently, I'm an idiot, and I thought one of these terminals was the power in, then the switch turns it on, and the other terminal sends the power out. But actually, they're both power terminals. So essentially what I did is I just ran 20 volts off of this Milwaukee, there it is, to this channel and this channel. Ran it through this tiny little wire right into my relays. Now, this is where it gets good. I thought it was something else, and so I hit the other relay. So essentially what I did is I just threw roughly 38 volts at both of these 12 volt relays. So tonight's fun stuff is nearly complete, I think. Now that I know the secret, I'm glad I didn't do that because I actually have my headlights wired up. I've already pulled the other wire out, but yeah, I had a power in and a power out for my headlight relay. Which, oh, where'd you go? Oh, sorry for the shakiness. Yeah, HE is headlight. So, good thing I caught it now because those are some kind of fancy headlights on the car. So, I think we may finish up running our other wires. We've got horn, obviously headlights, I got fuel, and I got fan. And we're gonna probably argue with those turn signal relays tomorrow after I can get to a Napa and get a replacement set. So, back on the, whatever that thing's called, the magic off the ground camera holder thing. All right. Well, hopefully this is our last phase of testing, because really, I'm kind of getting sick of it. So, let's see if I get this over here. So I've got a ground to go off of. So, obviously hop in the car. Pop the key or the switch. Oh, turn off, little fella. We got gauges working. Like I said, it's got gas gauge. It's got temperature gauge, or I'm sorry, oil pressure. Temperature gauge, voltage, mile per hour. Even has a RPM and a odometer and hour meter. Not too shabby. So our first set of switches, these are going to be our turn signals. You can see the little sticker right there. They both power on like they're supposed to. Horn button works. Fuel pump switch works. Lights work. Fan lights work. So my next thought was, why don't we try each individual one? So this is our headlights. Turn on our little doohickey jabber here. Click the button. And we got voltage. That one's working. Okay. What's this one? That one is the fuel pump, of course, because I used some extra heavy-duty wire, because that's going to be the only one without a relay. And we got voltage. So that one's good, too. That's pretty much how I'm going to test all of them. I don't have to sit, you guys sit here and wait for it. But, yeah, that's where we're at. I'm going to go grab those relays, probably tomorrow. Then we're going to put this dash in and start wiring. This was the easy part. Underneath the dash is the part that really sucks. So, you guys have a nice evening. We'll see you tomorrow. Well, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I guess today's the day we're going to try to put the dash back in. Now, in typical my fashion, I didn't check to make sure that any of this was going to fit in the holes that are already in the car. So, let's see how well that didn't work out. Probably going to have to put you guys on the stand for this. Yes, I am. Hang tight. All right, that's better. Now I can use two hands. And I'm betting if you're a Spitfire purist, you are not going to like what I'm about to do. But this car was going to be scrapped anyway, so I'm doing the car a favor. So we get everything put in here. Slide down over the mount. A little further. Okay, so we got some cutting to do. Let's hope I get away with just that one. I think we will. Okay, down you go. I'm going to put you guys on probably fast mode for this. You don't need to hear the noises and the cussing and the screaming, so hang tight. Well, not exactly how I wanted it to be, but I think it's going to do just fine. Whew! That was a fast workout. So, let me go find my custom screws to make this all tight and nice, and I'll be back. Alright, we have found the secret bolts and the driver for them, but I'm going to switch sides here on you so you can actually see what I'm doing, because you know, it's not rocket science. So I pre-drilled a couple of holes in the dash specifically for this, just to hold it in place. You're going to see me use a couple of them. God damn. Well, not bad for 25 bucks in a week. Oh, short of breath there. Choke still operates, so we're good there. So I guess that's going to be it for this week, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Trying to have the video up by tomorrow morning. Man, that was quick work there. Got to catch my breath. Oh, all right, there we go. So, I think we're going to start back up tomorrow for next week's video of getting all those wires that are already hooked up to our gauge and switches. I'm going to get all those ran to the proper places. Maybe get some tail lights working, some dash lights going on and such. So, I appreciate you guys watching these videos. If you want to hit the likey, subscribey dealy at the bottom. I'd appreciate it. If you got any comments, certainly leave them. We will see you guys on the next one. Thank you.